All right, history quiz time. If I asked you to name a Celtic queen from Britain, who would you say? I'm guessing you'd probably say this lady here. This is, of course, Boudica, and you'd be right. But I never hear people talk about Cartimandua, who is the only other Celtic British queen that has been recorded in history. And I think her story should be more widely known. Interestingly, as well, she was on the throne in the first century AD, so the same time as Boudica. But unlike Boudica, who ruled over the Iceni tribe, which is modern day East Anglia, Cartimandua ruled over a huge swathe of northern England, where she was the queen of the Brigantes people. And her experiences with Rome when they colonised Britain in the first century were very different to Boudica's because she allied with them. In fact, she proved her loyalty to this new regime by handing over a fellow British man called Caraticus, who actively opposed the Roman occupation. You can see an artistic depiction of that moment right here where Cartimandua hands him over. Now, maybe because of this, which some people interpreted as a betrayal, or maybe for another reason, we don't know for sure, but in 57 AD, Cartimandua's consort, a guy called Venutius, led a rebellion against her and attempted to seize power. Now, in the aftermath of this, the two obviously divorced, and there was a lot of fighting between the two families. In fact, at one point, Cartimandua seized Venutius's brother and some of his other family members, and this obviously inflamed tension significantly. But the Roman governor of Britain sent a legion to support his ally Cartimandua and preserve her reign. For the next decade or so, there was peace among the Brigantes people until 69 AD. Venutius attempted to seize power again. Now, this is likely because Cartimandua had gone on to marry one of his employees, a guy called Velicatus. But this time around, Rome could only send Cartimandua some auxiliary soldiers, and they were able to rescue her, but they were not enough to stop Venutius from replacing her as the ruler of the Brigantes. What happened to Cartimandua after that remains a mystery.